Good morning. Hi guys. I just thought that I would get quite present with you all. Yesterday I filmed a video of my Asda grocery haul. It wasn't all that great. I'm going to get better. I haven't really got much in terms of computers and stuff at the moment, but as time goes on, obviously I'll know if it's worth me documenting my, should we say, life on this platform, and if it works out then so be it. But for now we're going to work with what we've got and yeah, just go from there really. Basically today I just wanted to come back because the last videos that I actually filmed was in 2017 I think, or 2016. They were more sort of based on my daily routines and like makeup and stuff like that. My life has pretty much sort of changed mostly into parenting, as I have 6 children. So I just thought that I would make sure, you know, my channel is basically based around my life rather than doing things that I don't really have the time to do anymore, to put it that way. So I just thought I'd get a bit more real with you guys and just do some things with you that are in my daily routine. Yeah, we've been in lockdown obviously now. This is what, about 10 weeks. So things are a bit difficult, obviously, for everyone, not just us. So, you know, we have our up days, our down days. Being a big family, we're all on top of each other basically. So, you know, if you guys are feeling trapped as such, then please don't feel guilty about it, because we feel exactly the same. I think that this corona roller coaster thing is, you know, it's definitely been a thing for me. I feel like I have days where, you know, I just feel completely irritable, like how can I explain it, like I just don't want to be around anyone. So I have those days, and then the next day I think, right, I'm going to start again. We have them. So that's it really. But I mean, it's not been too bad. It's gone really quick. I mean, if you think, the kids are usually off for like 6 weeks, aren't they? In the 6 weeks holidays. So we've had longer than that, and it doesn't actually feel like a lot longer for me anyway. It might do for others, but for me, I don't feel like I've been any longer than the 6 weeks holidays. So there we go. Anyway, I just thought that I would sort of touch base with you all just to give you a little bit of insight into me. As you know, my name is Sarah. We live in Norwich. We're in a semi-rural sort of place. It's not too close to the city, where it's all really built up, but it's not out in the sticks. We're sort of just perfect for us really. We're really close to everything. For the kids, we've got the schools literally just, you know, we walk out the door and we're there within 2 minutes. So we're pretty close to absolutely everything. Doctors, you know, everything. Parks. At the moment we can't go in them. All of our parks, I'm not sure about anyone else's, but all of ours have all been sort of bolted up, so we can't actually go in any parks at all at the moment, which I think they're going to be lifting that, because it says on Boris's new thing that you can meet up in parks, so I'm guessing that they're going to open them. Not sure. I actually don't understand his whole new theory behind being able to not hug somebody, but you're able to go and use their toilet. You're not allowed to sit on their sofa, but you're allowed to go in their garden. All of that. Yeah, anyway, we won't go too much into that. So I have 6 children. I have a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old. So, and I have 3 girls and 3 boys. Life can be pretty hectic at times. Yes. But it's great. We really love having a big family, and you know, there's compromises we have to make with our big family, but you know, it's each to their own, and if you're happy with one child or however many you've got, that's your choice. So anyway, there's a little bit about us. Don't want to drabble on too much, but I just thought that I would go ahead and tell you what I roughly do in a day, which today, just for an example, I get out my little book here and there when I fancy it, my Mrs. Hinch book. I haven't actually got the new one, which I do need to get it. I don't know why I didn't get it, but I've been really enjoying this. I've had it since it came out. So yeah, I should really go on and get that off of Amazon today. I'm going to do that. I go on there and you see I've done my little word search. I go on and I just write in my little lists of things to do, which I think that's what that new book is all about, isn't it? So give me a comment below on how you've been getting on with that book, if you've got it, because I'm really intrigued about that book. Right, so today I need to go straight upstairs, and I'm dreading it because the beds are the worst thing for me, because I have to do so many. So the beds and cleaning the oven. I hate cleaning the oven. It's just grim, you know. So I'm going to strip the beds and make them. And once I've done that, I need to put the washing on to wash them, hang it out on the line. I'm trying my best to not use my tumble dryer at the moment, to obviously save on the older Lecky. We do a lot of loads of washing, and my gosh, in the winter, our tumble dryer is literally on just non-stop. So I'm trying my best to keep everything that I can outside of the tumble dryer and on the line. So then I'm going to do the washing up, tidy up, hoover, and I'm going to get a picnic ready for me and the kids. What we've been really enjoying doing, because at the moment, like where they're so young, they don't like going over to the field, sorry. And just, you know, if I say just off you go, they've got bored of that. So yeah, I had to kind of mix it up a bit. So what we're doing is I get together like a little a picnic. It's sort of like a picnic, you know, just a few sandwiches and what else really, a couple of drinks, and I just get like a ball and little things like that, and then we just go over to the field and lay out the blanket, and we just sit on it and have our lunch. And that sort of uses time, is how I'm going to say it. It uses time. They manage to stay out a little bit longer, basically. They have a little play afterwards, and then we come home. So it's not a heck of a long time that we're out, but it just gives us a break from the house. So I really recommend that if you are finding it hard to actually get your kids to have the motivation to actually want to leave the house. Because it gets a little bit much, doesn't it? Like you're sitting around all the time, and then you just don't want to get up and go anywhere. So I think it's just getting that little bit of a change in what you're doing to kind of make yourself want to go out again. So yeah, I really recommend that. It's just something so simple. Just chuck it together. You don't have to do anything special. I just chuck together a couple of sandwiches, what we would have had anyway. Stick them in a bag, you know, obviously in tin foil or whatever, sandwich bags. Whack them all in a bag, take them to the field, and just sort of sit over there and eat your lunch instead of indoors. It just gives you something to do. I've not really found, actually, in my area, the particular field that we go to, whenever we go there, it's quite quiet. So, and there's always other fields near. So if there was like a lot of people there, I'd just avoid it and go over to somewhere else, just because obviously we've got a lot of kids and they like to sort of just hog the room, basically. So there we go. That's what we're going to do today. Just go for a little picnic, have a little runabout, really. I might take them over to see the horses. We've got a little horse field around the back. That's depending on if they're out or not. And then I'm going to come back, probably have to tidy up again. And then I'm going to let the kids have a little bit of screen time so that I can get on with making dinner, which will probably be pulled pork today. Apologies. Emily, what's the matter? Yeah, come here then. So I'm going to be making some barbecue pulled pork today, with some salad, and that will be our, sorry about that, that will be our dinner. Come on then, give it to me, for today. So, apologies for this, I'm just having to grab Emily, and you'll get to know Emily. When she wants something, she makes herself heard. So I'm just getting her a drink. That is going to be our day for today, I think. It's meant to be quite nice today. The kids had their paddling pool out yesterday, but I had to put it away and clean it out because I needed to lay some grass seed. Because the dog, I've got a little Labrador. Sorry, I didn't actually mention that. So there we go. There's another bit of information. We have a Labrador, a little yellow lab, who obviously is weeing on our garden now. We've had him since January. And he has made us some lovely big patches in the grass outside. So we've had to lay down some grass seed. I'm not sure even how long this grass is going to take to kind of grow out, but it's going to be our resort. We kind of don't want to lay down any artificial grass in this house because we don't plan on staying here too much longer because we need a bigger home. So we're going to kind of just try to lay down some of this seed, which obviously I can't let the dog go out in the garden for a little while anyway, but we're going to try our best to kind of just touch it up and get a few tufts of grass coming through to make it look a little bit better for the time being. So I went down to my local shop and picked up some grass seed. It said tough on it, so tough grass seed, hard wearing. Let us know if there's anything you can think of, but that's what we're trying anyway. So yeah, we're going to try that. We don't want to, obviously, the artificial grass just means that we'd be paying to benefit somebody else when we move out, which just is pointless. We'll just do that when we obviously eventually move. At the moment, we're quite overcrowded in this house. We need to get ourselves moved, really, which hopefully, fingers crossed, staying positive, it won't be too long until we find somewhere. Anyway, guys, I'll be back. This is Caitlin. Siding. I'll be back with a grocery haul. It will be a Iceland's one first, I think. I think I'm going to do Iceland's and Asda's this week. I'm not sure. We'll see. I might do a bit of Aldi this week. If I feel like it, I might do a bit of Aldi this week. But we shall see. But it'll be two hauls because I do two separate ones at the moment, because Iceland's I found have been brilliant for the kids' ice lollies and things like that. You get a lot for your money. So anyway, take care, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.